Hi guys, welcome back to Dandelion. Well, let's continue where we left off. Let's see, our relationships are good. One status check. Okay, he's still satisfied. Let's just go out with him. Why not? Let's go to the university. School? Okay. The air here is clean. I think it's because your school is up on a mountain. Let's hurry to your club room. That's where you're going, right? Just the two of us like this. You know what? I'm gonna That's a quick save. I wanna do this to just see what he says. Think about what? I wasn't thinking about anything. Maybe it's you who's thinking about something. But that's the use of, well, what's the use of just thinking? You have to carry it out into action. Let's draw. Why are you thinking? Flinching, we're always this close. I forgot to say it, but it's almost as if you're possessed when you're drawing. You must be tired from all that drawing. Let's hurry home. Alright. Still good. Oh my gosh, almost level 13. I cannot believe. You know what? Just for good measure, we're going to level it up by watching this. Because I want a level 13. I cannot believe. At this rate, it will be level 20 by the end of May. Oh, that would be fantastic. Let's just take a bath. I keep forgetting to buy stuff. What was I gonna buy again? Wait, I remember. Let's see. Come on. Oh, that's still good, I think. Yeah, I can't see it here right now, but I can buy both. I have enough money. That's fantastic. Exit. Yeah, I didn't spend money for a while, so like... Alright, let's do this. Items. Fruit of the silver vine. It's honestly just a fancy name for catnip. Like, let's be honest. It is catnip. Another cutscene. Yay. Hey, I'm curious about something. I had a break for the first time in a long time. Jisoo was watching me make tea, opened his mouth.
Yes?
When did you start living alone? I lived alone since I entered college. So it's been already...
Since 4 years again. Wow, time flies. It's already 4 years.
4 years? Oh, excuse me.
Yes, why?
So you've lived dangerously alone for 4 years. Why is he saying so? Why is he saying those things again? Jisoo looked at me with a slight suspicion. How many guys did you go out with while you were living alone?
Huh? Why do you suddenly ask?
How many guys I went out with? feels a little embarrassing as it's too little. This is my privacy. I don't have to answer him.
Why do you want to know? It's not worth talking about.
Oh, so you did have guys. Jisoo would definitely be jealous of my past. Could see his eyes burning with determination to find out.
What about you? You probably dated a lot of girls.
Me? Jisoo's necklace. Jisoo commented last time that he might have gotten it. Jiyeon commented last time that he might have gotten it from his ex-girlfriend.
That necklace. Why are you always wearing it? Is it from a special someone?
Dots. Jisoo suddenly became quiet. Uh-oh, this isn't a good sign. Was it really from a girl?
Did you get it from a girl?
Jisoo nodded slightly.
Really?
So was it really from an ex-girlfriend? Or... I got this necklace from my little sister. See? He's an Oni-chan. Told you.
Sister?
Oh, Jisoo had a little sister. I felt myself relaxed. I could have been hurt if he said he had gotten the necklace from someone he had loved.
You had a little sister.
I'd be envious. I was the only child and always wanted a little sister since I was a kid.
What's her name? How old is she?
Lily. She's 12.
That's a pretty name. She would be a student here if she's 12. What is she doing now?
She's mostly at home.
Then she must be with her parents every day.
Dots. I could see that Jisoo's face has become stiff. Did they just say something wrong? Maybe their parents have passed away and they were living with their relatives. I regretted questioning him without thinking. I also didn't like to hear questions related to my parents.
I'm sorry. You don't really have to answer.
They're both gone. Jisoo sat flatly. And then he turned his eyes away from me. Only the two of us lived together since 4 years ago. That's funny. I thought it was fine to talk about this now. It's been 4 years already, but it still feels a bit strange. I could hear the water boiling in the kettle. I turned off the stove and stood there for a while. I felt a weird stir in my heart. He was talking as if it was no big deal, but I felt that he was still grieving over it. I just knew that he was pretending to be okay. You hide your feelings inside, thinking that it'll hurt less when time passes. But when you have to face it, you can't bear it. It's like me.
I think I know how you feel.
I have to confront it. Although your hands might shake uncontrollably and you feel that your old wound is getting picked again.
My parents are actually divorced. When they got divorced, they asked me who I wanted to live with, and I didn't understand. I wanted all of us to be together, so I asked them why we had to live separately. And Mom said that she won't be able to keep her sanity if she were to continue to live with Dad. I didn't want to see Mom having a hard time, so I decided to live with her. But as soon as I did, I felt like I lost both of my parents.
Mom changed drastically after the divorce. After my parents got divorced, the bright and happy family was nowhere to be found. Mom would make sure to prepare meals with food that would help me concentrate better when studying. She would call me as soon as cram school finished at 2 a.m. 2 a.m.? Making sure that I come straight home to review what I had learned. 2 a.m., man. And my confidence began to fade away.
It's strange. If someone asks, I try to answer as if nothing is wrong. But then I realize that I'm not. So sometimes, I lie that my family is really happy. And it hurts afterwards. I still am reminded of the time when I was young, when I could do nothing but to watch my family fall apart.
I couldn't do anything because I was young. Because it was a matter between the adults. I had to helplessly watch my family fall apart. To become the gentle and obedient child that Mom wanted. Oh my gosh. I felt a sudden warmth. Jisoo's arms that were embracing me were trembling a bit. Why is Jisoo trembling? Oh my gosh. You're one person, yet strong.
Huh?
I'm so glad to have met someone like you. Jisoo's words warmed my heart up. I never imagined that someone would say those words to me. I always had low self-esteem. I was busy blaming myself when things went wrong. But there is someone who says he's glad to have met me. I'm so glad you chose me. For the first time, I was glad that I became independent from Mom. Because if I hadn't, I would not have changed. And I wouldn't have turned into a strong person as Jisoo said. I don't want to let you go. Ever. Jisoo's words deeply touched my heart. Oh my gosh. Babies. Babies. Precious babies. Oh my gosh. Oh. You know, as much as I would love to go out with Jisoo, I think I'm going to stay home because our relationship points for now are maxed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let me check on something. Still satisfied. Good. That it doesn't really matter what I do. Do I have some stuff in my inventory? Fancy headphones. I don't think... Maybe I could, like... Maybe I could, like, sell some stuff. I don't know. You know what? Oh wait, it's weekend, of course. I'm an idiot. Let's take a bubble bath. Yeah, like... I mean, I could go out and, like, search for stamps, but... How much do I have? I don't think I have that much. 9 stamps. Let's just stay home. Skincare, infomercial, pressure decrease. Let's work on art, why not? Working on art is always good, especially when the spot is free. Well, unless Jisoo is there, then I don't mind talking to Jisoo because that's always good, but you know, like let's work on art again, why not? Okay. Alright. Let's just work on art again. Hey, baby. Let's give him food. He likes that. Yeah, I want to eat everything you made. Oh, hi, John. Can I watch? For some reason, you always try to keep your work from me. You didn't mind showing me when I was still an animal. Yay. Art scale. Let's see. Cook. You know what? Screw it. My my relief abilities are already pretty good, so yeah. So I'm not too worried about that. Shall I do? Let's do this. Why not? See, it actually decreases now my stress, which is fantastic, so to say. No, I'm going to save the dates for when we need more points. Let's just increase my beauty for a bit. State is still good. Yeah, okay, good. I could go to work, but I don't really need money, so I'm just going to stay home. Work on art. Let's see. I could cook, but I'm a little afraid that stress raises up when I do that, so like I'm going to take a bath. Why not? I could always gift him some stuff. I don't really know what else to do. But nah. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm mostly like just stat grinding because I don't know what else to do. Stat grinding. Oh, heart gauge is full. Alrighty then. Let's pressure, homework. Pressure, of course. Always good. Let's just take a bath. Oh, another cutscene. Perhaps it's because the weather has gotten chillier, but there weren't many people in the park. Looking at the fallen leaves while sitting on a bench with Jisoo, I was surprised that it's already been a year since we first met. It's not been a year. Stop lying. Half a year. I think it's a translation error.
So your sister is a quiet type.
This is a few days ago. Jisoo and I talked about my family. I usually avoid the subject of family, but it was okay to talk about it with Jisoo. With Jisoo, I felt like I could talk about anything. When people asked me about my family, I would always lie that everything was fine. I was afraid of others' reactions and remarks if I told them the truth. If I don't have a happy family, it seems as if someone had done something wrong to break the family apart, and I didn't want to give people that impression. Jisoo also told me about his family. He didn't go into details, but he usually told me about his sister. Though she's still young, she does a good job in doing housework and enjoys reading books. She's not quiet, but just shy in front of strangers. And she always follows me around.
I think she's a really cute person.
Yeah, really. Jisoo smiled softly. He must be thinking of his sister. She used to fall down a lot when she was young, so I always had to be by her side.
Who does she live with now?
Jisoo Jisoo's living with me now. Who's taking care of his sister? I asked without giving it a lot of thought, but Jisoo's smile suddenly disappeared. Dots. Not answering my question, Jisoo stood up from the bench. Shall we go? He smiled. I could feel a cold breeze flowing from where Jisoo was standing. Winter must be coming. Winter is already here, though. Whatever. I headed home with Jisoo before it gets any cooler outside. Maybe like more snow, in that sense. Alright, still max. I could go to work and get some money. But I don't know what this... You know what? Let's do it. Whatever. Economic cosmetics. Huh, let's do it. Let's see, what shall we do? I don't really know, like... I do have a little bit of stress, not much. I think I need a little more stress relief. Let's work on art. Let's keep that skill up.
Hey, baby.
I'm the one and only non-picky good cat. Huh, Heejung, can I watch? Some TV artworks show the artist's state of mind. Can you show me your work? I want to know whether you're thinking about other guys or not. Of course.
He is always like that. Oh boy.
Let's see. Heart gauge. More pressure, but I want stress relief though. Oh well. Let's just work on art. Hey baby. Let's talk. Hey, you want to step outside with me later? Oh, hi John, can I watch something? Yeah, already read that. I'm just doing this to up my art skill, but I only do that when either nobody or only Jisoo is there. There's no use of me to stay at home. Let's just get some money. Alright, I got economic cosmetics. You know, it doesn't say that my stress increases slightly, but it does. Why doesn't it say that? Oh well. Always a good thing. Alright. Let's go to work again. Why not? But that's the handy thing about working, like... You get, you sometimes get things. Alright. Let's go to the store. Sell some things. Let's see, I don't think... Well, oops. I don't think I need these, so let's just sell them. Sell this too, don't need that either. I don't want to sell this tuna can because I got it from Jisoo. So like... I just don't, like... I don't give away the gifts that the guys give me. Like, I just don't. I just don't. Let's what shall we do? Let's work on art. Let's take a bath. Why not? I'm barely getting any pressure anymore. I kind of need whatchamacallit? I don't know what I was gonna say. Cutscene time.
Hello? Mom?
I could hear Mom's voice over the phone. It hasn't changed a bit.
Yes, Mom.
I could only answer yes, as always. Our phone call in half a year ended like that. The phone in my hand suddenly felt very heavy. Mom just said she was coming here to see me. I didn't have the chance to tell her anything about the guys that I'm living with. What would she say if she saw me now? Oh, I have to hide everything. The animals, I have to hide their stuff. I have to make the house appear to how Mom wants it to be. I frantically began to gather the animals' belongings all over the house. Oh, excuse me. I have to hide everything. I have to make the place clean. What are you doing? When Jisoo saw me stuffing the washer with a bunch of clothes, he looked at me in surprise.
What should I do?
Are you alright? What's wrong? Jisoo came closer. I unconsciously backed away from him. Jisoo stopped, giving me a bewildered look.
My mom is going to visit me. Today!
I must hide everything. Mom must not find out.
Please, take everyone and go outside. Don't come back until tonight.
Jisoo seemed like he wanted to say something, but I ignored him and instead closed the door of the washing machine filled with clothes. I have to hide all evidence: the kitchen, bathroom, living room, my room, and the entrance. I hid everything that belonged to the animals and cleaned the entire house from top to bottom. When I was done, I noticed that everyone had gone out. The house was completely silent. No one is here. I was all alone in the clean house. I could smell the air refresher all over the house. I feel as if I went back to the time when I was still living alone. Back to my dull life. I seem to have gone back to the old me, when I only showed Mom the daughter that she wanted to see. Doorbell ringing. Oh God. I took a deep breath. Do you ever clean up? I just cleaned up. Oh, it's Mom. High heels and a designer handbag. Nothing about her has changed. Mom looked around the house with a frown. Afraid of her suspecting something, my heart began to beat fast. It's been about 7 months since we met. She hasn't changed a bit. And how I act in front of her hasn't changed a bit either. So you graduate soon, right? What about finding a job? It's been long since I gave up hearing "how are you" from her.
I'm working on it.
You shouldn't just prepare. Send your resume here. Send your resumes here and there. You won't get anything done by just saying things. You need to act like everyone else. My mom said as she sat down on the sofa. You're going to graduate from an average school, so you'll probably work at an average company too, I guess. I thought that I was used to those words now, but they still hurt. Average. Mom taught me that many times. That I have to be special. Any score lower than 100 is just average. And now, I've become that average person Mom always talked about. Mom went out all her ways to make me special, but I ended up becoming an average person. I invested so much money into your education since you were little. I don't understand why you only became like this. Mom opened her purse and took out a small mirror and a lipstick.
Mom.
I called out to her in a small voice, but she was more interested in looking at herself through the mirror.
Mom.
What is it? Once is enough. Mom glanced at me with an annoyed look and began fixing her makeup again.
Mom, why did you come here today?
Mom, who was applying on my lipstick, stopped her hand.
Why? Are you here to criticize me? Or are you here to tell me again that I'm just not special?
I never once regretted moving out of the house. I tried to become that daughter that Mom wanted me to be. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. Only anxiety would pile up. Don't talk to me like that. Mom put down the mirror that she was holding. She's finally looking at me. Do you know how much I invested in you? If I hadn't, you'd be worse off than you are now. Mom's angry face. That face scared me to death when I was little. I tried my best to not make her angry, but it didn't work, so I always considered myself a bad child. I know that you're a failure, but since you're still my child, I just came over to see how you're doing. A failure. Mom still says words that would hurt me so casually. If getting a job doesn't work out, just prepare for a law school. Why do you always try to push me? There may be something out there that would make me happier, something that suits me better. But why do you always shut out these possibilities and force me to do something that I don't want? I can't even try to seek for what I want to do because I'm a failure?
Why am I a failure?
What?
A failure, a success. Who decides that? You're the one who decided that.
I felt a sharp pain on my left cheek. This is the first time that she hit me since I was little. But I've been hurt by her words for too long. Slapping didn't even hurt. Don't you dare talk to me like that! Are you blaming me for not having a talent or for not working hard enough? No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to tell you not to judge me as a failure. I want to say these words, but voices won't come out of my mouth. I was afraid that I would burst into tears as soon as I started to speak. Do you know how much I invested in you? More than any other mothers that I know. But despite that, you turn out this way. How do you think I'd feel? I don't know what came over you. I should have known the moment you entered this college and went out to live alone. I should have known. I did the best I can. I don't know what else I can do anymore. No, Mom's leaving. I wanted to tell her something. I didn't even tell her anything yet, but she's leaving. I'm tired of being concerned about you. I'm going to live my own life now. Mom opened the front door. Just to let you know. The door closed. I stood alone in the empty living room. I didn't get to do anything, and I didn't get to say anything. Jeez. Heejung! Jiyeon was the first one to come home after Mom left. I could smell the strawberry shampoo that I had bought for him. He's been using the shampoo that I had bought for him. I have something to tell you. I could already guess what he was going to say. Although I knew I couldn't say anything. I'm going to leave this house now. Dots. I feel bad for having you always taking care of me. I actually met someone nice. I looked up to see Jiyeon's face.
Someone nice?
I know that all of us can't live forever like this. I should have been prepared to have them leave. If he had really met someone nice, I would feel more relieved. I knew that his words weren't true. Yeah, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. But he's leaving. I can't see his bright, smiling face or him teasing other animals anymore. And everyone will eventually leave.
Alright.
I answered in a feeble voice. I knew it would be like this, but... Heejung, are you okay? Jiyeon asked me with a concerned look on his face. Where's Jisoo? Is he not home yet? Jisoo, the person who accepted me for who I am. The person who enabled me to find happiness in life. Well, when Jisoo comes, talk to him. I don't think I'm the one whom you should talk to. Jiyeon began to pack his belongings. He's leaving. The faint smell of orange that lingered in the house is also leaving with him. Jiyeon opened the door. Take care. And the door closed. I was left all alone at home. I could hear nothing. Am I useless because I'm a failure? Mom and Jiyeon. There are people who weren't destined to stay with me.
Mom
didn't have faith in me until the very end. No matter how hard I try, I can't do it. What am I supposed to do now? I think I did the best I can. How come I can't be happy? Why can't I become happy no matter how hard I try? Why am I living this busy life? Being so afraid of Mom. I don't even have a goal. I don't even know what I want to do. Am I going to just graduate and get a job? Am I just going to get a job anywhere? Am I just going to prepare for a law school just as he told me to? I'm home. It's Jisoo. I didn't feel like greeting him. So you cleaned up the whole house because of your mom? This place is totally clean. Dots. Hey, what happened to you? Will Jisoo also leave me one day? Ouch. Will he stay with me until the very end, not abandoning me? I wasn't sure. He might leave me one day, just as Mom and Jiyeon did. One day, he might disappear with a goodbye.
Jisoo.
Hey, what's wrong? What am I to do if you were to leave me one day?
Jiyeon left.
What? So eventually...
Will you someday leave too?
What?
Are you going to leave like Jiyeon too? Leaving me all by myself?
Jisoo didn't answer. Why? Why are you not answering? You can just tell me that you won't leave, that you'll stay by my side.
So you're really going to disappear? Like Jiyeon?
I waited, but Jisoo still won't answer. No way. Are you really going to leave? Someday? If that's the case, then...
If you're going to leave someday, just leave now.
What?
Don't make me attached to you even more. Just get out!
Although my face was a mess from crying, I looked up to see Jisoo. Although I told him to leave, I was actually scared that he really will. I wanted him to give me a warm hug and tell me that he'll be by my side. But Jisoo didn't answer. He won't say that he would not leave.
Why did you guys appear in front of me?
I asked a question that was left unanswered again. Thoughts.
What do you want from me?
I can't do anything for you. You won't get anything by staying with me. Why me? Why did you appear in front of me? You're going to end up being disappointed and leave anyway. So I'm going to be all alone once again. I felt completely lost and helpless. And I felt pathetic, screaming like a little child as if to ask people to throw a pity party for me.
It's fine. This is enough. What good is it if you continue to stay with me anyway?
Jisoo grabbed my left shoulder with force. He looked at me straight into the eyes. You're really making me angry right now. Do you know that?
We're not going to be together forever anyway.
Don't make me attached to you if you aren't going to stay with me forever. Don't make me like you.
All of you will leave anyway. You're all going to leave me by myself. I know. So please.
I don't want to get hurt anymore. I'm scared. It would have been better if you had disappeared without me knowing it. Why are you suddenly acting like this? Is it because of Jiyeon? Dots. I'm not going to let you go until you tell me. Jisoo always looks at me straight into the eyes, and he accepts everything about me, even when I cry, even when I yell hysterically. Mom didn't look at me like that. She left me without even trying. I burst into tears. I didn't mean to cry in front of him, but tears kept seeping beneath my eyelids. Stop crying. Tell me everything. Before I could stop myself, I spilled everything out.
Why did Mom?
Mom?
No matter how hard I try, why won't she accept me for who I am? Why? Am I not that good enough?
I asked Jisoo the questions that I've been asking myself. Jisoo seemed baffled at my words.
Am I such a bad person? Is that why everyone is disappointed in me and leaves? Because I'm not good enough? Because they won't like me? Did I really do something that wrong?
Am I wrong? All my hard efforts, were they all useless? No, it's not true. What are you talking about? Explain to me.
Why won't Mom love me? Why? Why won't she accept me for who I am when I'm really trying my best? Why did I become her failure?
Failure? Don't say that. Snap out of it. Jisoo shook me roughly. That made me come back to my senses a bit. Hey, tell me that one more time I'm going to get really angry. I mean it. I could see his angry expression. Are you okay now? I blinked my eyes twice. I could see Jisoo more clearly. His angry expression was nowhere to be seen. He looked very worried instead. Listen to me. It's not your fault that Jiyeon went out. He has complicated reasons of his own. I don't know what happened between you and your mother, but calm down. Dots. Why didn't you tell me anything until now?
It's my problem.
How can I tell you? It's something that I've never told anyone before. Promise me.
What?
Promise me that you'll tell me everything from now on. Promise. Does it mean you'll listen to everything that I have to say? I'm going to be worried if you... Oh, voice. I'm going to be worried if you don't. You look as if you're going to fall apart at any moment. I felt touched. I'm not sure if it's because this is the first time that someone had shown me this much care and concern, but... No matter what you do, I'll watch everything until the very end. I promise. Dots. Promise me. Is it really okay? Jisoo won't hate me, even if I tell him about myself. If you don't promise me, I'm going to kiss you without permission from now on. Oh, there. Whoa. Alright. Lots of dots. My face flushed. How can he say those words at a moment like this? My face must look terrible right now from all that crying. I looked up and saw that Jisoo's face was a bit red too. What I mean is, it's okay to depend on me when you're having a hard time. Stop acting so tough. Depend on you? On Jisoo? You're not a superwoman, and nobody's going to give you an Oscars award for acting tough when you're secretly crying alone.
I never cried alone.
I actually did cry alone a few times in my room. I was so nervous about my future, and I felt sorry for myself for not being loved by my mother. Hey, I already knew from a long time ago. Jisoo hugged me. So you already knew. I felt ashamed and pitiful. But Jisoo is hugging me, telling me that it's okay. He says that he even accepts ugly sides of me. Maybe I can really tell Jisoo everything. Maybe it would be okay to depend on Jisoo, who accept me for who I truly am. Oh man. Alright. I've been going for a while, and I think it's a good spot to leave it off here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.